Hello everyone, Storm 11 here. Today we'll be doing our severe weather discussion here. I'm going to make our forecast map during this live stream. Welcome to anybody that's going to be watching the stream, like Andrew's weather predictions. Welcome to the stream. Since I think you live in Illinois, there's actually some good storms in southern Illinois, actually. I just realized looking at the HRRR model, showing some pretty big storms possibly in the next hour or two. I'm going to go ahead and go there on my oh, I see it now. Okay, I found it, where you live. Okay, so you're not going to be affected by those storms tonight, but you'll be affected by the MCS tomorrow. I do apologize if this live stream is going to be laggy. I do not know how to fix that, and it just shut off on me. Why did it do that? Yeah, see, that's what happens. I don't know why. It just gets worse and worse. The more I do live streams, the worse it gets. I just do not know why. But hopefully do not get any more of those. Let's look into the HRRR model. So, waiting for this here to completely update here. So those are the big storms I was talking about. Those are really nasty storms right there in southern Illinois there. Looking on radar, we do have a couple storms there, but they're not severe or strong. But the HRRR model does indicate those could be severe later tonight. And the SPC did talk about it, and they said a watch is unlikely at this point. So we're not expecting a watch to be issued down there, but it is possible. So we're going to watch this cluster of thunderstorms get itself together into a squall line, and it looks really nasty 10 hours out right there. Very nasty. You see it's really starts to shape out. Peoria, Illinois is like right here. So it seems like it'd be out 15 hours out. 15 Zulu time tomorrow is when it hits that area. And this is when this is going to get interesting because we got the MCS here. This is about the tornado threat. And when we have these cells that pop up right in front of the line, those guys are going slower than the line is. So they're going to be pretty much staying stationary because there's not really much to move those guys around. So what's going to happen is it's going to get sucked in. When you have a storm sucked into like a squall line, you get better rotation, and that does increase the tornado threat. The best chance for a tornado threat will be like southern Illinois, western Kentucky, and even parts of southern Indiana, where there's going to be scattered thunderstorms during the day as the MCS. Even though it's going to weaken, it may be able to go a little bit further because MCS storms, we do not know when it's going to weaken and do not exactly know where it's going to go. The models are not really good at that, so just a disclaimer right there that I've learned a couple weeks ago. So, okay, so it just updated. So there you go. You can see what I'm talking about. Scattered thunderstorms across portions of Indiana and Kentucky. And here's your MCS. Seems like it's dying down. That's what the most models are showing. You can see it passes like that, and it does really weaken, especially when it reaches into Tennessee there. And it's gone. Let's go ahead and look into the echotypes, how high these storms could be. Here, I'm gonna go put on chat on my phone here, so I can see if you're all gonna be talking on chat. Give me a second. Are you? Yeah, stream is offline. I know. Looks like a MCS with very strong damage who wins a very large hail. And possible infinite tornadoes. Yes, all those threats are in. You know what? I forgot to show you guys the SPC outlook. Whoops. Seems like I'm starting to forget about that now. I don't think we'll see strong tornadoes. I don't think we'll be seeing strong tornadoes. I highly doubt that. But here's tonight. There's an enhancer that upgraded very quickly. I'm pretty surprised. But there was like no risk there on day 2. Then on day 1 this morning it was marginal. Then this afternoon, in the noontime, it upgraded to slight risk. Then it upgraded to enhanced risk on the next update. So it escalated very quickly. You can see the tornado threat is less than 2%, but the damage you winds will lead to threat, and it seems like the hail could be significant on the backside of it. But we can see that significant area pushed a little bit more into Iowa there. Here's tomorrow. I highly agree with this one, but we could probably see enhanced risk move probably a little bit southwest there. That was probably what we're going to be. I'll be predicting. I mean, I do agree with this whole forecast, but it's probably going to be expanded southwestward, probably out of the Indianapolis area. You see the probability here. There's a hatch 30%. Now, this is what I kind of disagree with, is they have the hail hatched with SIG. I don't think the hail's going to be that large. I think the damage wind should stay hatched with it. The tornado threat could stay at 2%. I do agree with that, but we could see a 5%. Like I was talking about, those scattered thunderstorms can push into the MCS, and that creates extra rotation. So we may get to see a 5% issued for these areas in here somewhere. But everywhere else could be probably stay at 2%. So one thing is, I am watching this closely because I am in the slight risk area. I'm just in this corner right here, just about in the slight risk, right on the edge. I am watching this pretty closely because this is going to be hitting my area soon. But I can get some thunderstorms early in the afternoon. I actually do want to experience this MCS, but seems like my hopes are going down with this since it's weakening as it gets to my area because of lower K values and the lap rates are lower. So that's why. So I'll probably be pushed out of the slight risk. They were probably staying marginal, but we'll see on the 0Z run because they have to look on other models. Because right now, the models, except for the HRRR, are still on 18Z. So what could change is that the lap rates in the Cape could be higher than the 18Z model run, and I could probably either stay in slight risk or be in the enhanced risk. I'm not going to know. Also, I'll have school tomorrow, so I'll be here at my house at probably about 3:30. Just to let you guys know. So I will not have like a morning update or anything for the most part. So just to let you guys know. I don't know if a moderate risk is going to happen with this. It is possible, but I'll say the moderate risk will be more than likely for the damaging winds. That's something I can't agree on. Now, I cannot remember for like the Carolina severe weather effect they had like a 45% chance of damaging winds, and it was not hatched, and it stayed enhanced risk. That could be the case. Or when it's 45% hatched, it's moderate. So, I think hail and wind would be hatched. I mean, with the hail, I can see it, like with pretty high K values and the lap rates. We'll look into the echo tops. That can kind of gives an idea if we're going to have very large hail or not as well. You can see really big thunderstorms. It's pretty impressive, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. So here comes these big storms. Over 50,000 feet, some of it. Yeah, I don't know. They're not really that high. I'll say that. Probably your best chance for getting large hail is probably going to be like these little cells there, because that can take up quite a bit of energy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about large hail, but it is possible. See if the NAM is updating. Yes, it is. It's going to take forever anyway, so yeah, 7%. We only got 6 hours, so probably not going to have enough time. We could probably at least have time to look into Iowa there. So yeah, if y'all guys got any questions, you can go in and put it in chat if y'all wanted to. So it's time to make my forecast map. If y'all wondering of how I do make my forecast maps, it's pretty simple. Since I got Windows 10, I have this coloring pen for free. Severe weather map. Winter. I need to really think about it. I think I'm going to keep all of the winter 2019-2020 to like in September. Because what the models are showing, it's like most of the models are like completely different. So I do not really know what's honestly going to happen. So this is going to be day 1 and 2. And today is August the 19th. So this is going to be day 1 and 2. So this is basically tonight into tomorrow. Let's see here. See, now I'm going to have a hard time with this. Let's see here. No, that's not what I want. Oh, there we go. That's better. I'm not going to issue, what is, moderate risk yet. Not just yet. I might. There we go. Pretty much finished. Oh yeah, I forgot about this area, didn't I? Right, Nebraska, right in there. Whoops. Forgot about you guys, didn't I? I'm not really focused out here, but there is a risk. There we go. That looks good. I don't think I'm going to use a highlighter on this one. Just to basically kind of like a draft or something like that. That's my forecast, guys, if you're all wondering what I'm thinking. So keep in mind, this is tonight into. I think slight risk could be a little bit further north. Yeah, it probably northwest Iowa. It could be. With a map this size, it's kind of difficult. If I zoom in, it's going to be easier. But how I zoom it out, I'm not even going to, because I want to show this stuff right here. That's why I want to show, and not just the colors, and people are not going to know what those mean or whatever. So it is going to be kind of difficult. If I'm going to use a smart pen, it's just going to be hard to see. I mean, that's what it looks like. But that's going to be my forecast. That's probably going to be my final one. If the model is showing a really good MCS, like a healthy one, then a moderate risk could be more than likely. It'd be in parts of Iowa and Illinois. Like right in here. Something like, okay, I had the eraser out. That could have been bad. Like right in here. Could be the best chance for damaging winds, but just to be safe, I mean, it does not really look that impressive. I mean, it does lose quite a bit of intensity, I'm not gonna lie. Especially for an H-R model. Things like it loses quite a bit of intensity. Let's go on to Pivotal Weather. We got more stuff on here. Probably be ending the live stream in like 30 minutes. It's 9:50 right now my time. I need to do this like under 10:40 or so. Because I do drive now. I am thinking about storm chasing, but it has to be like in my county or whatever. But I do not really have like the tools. I mean, I'm going to have only one device. And there's two important things that my phone has. It has a camera and it has radar scope. And I cannot use those two things at the same time. I can't. You gotta go. Andrew, thanks for stopping by. You have a good night. Whoops. Accidentally hit my thumb on the computer. Oops. Let's see here. Forecast loop. I mean, this is Pivotal Weather's kind of a pain setting it up, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Oh, okay. See, there's the name updating. The H-R model is still updating. What I'm going to look on here is actually wow, we actually got so much stuff. Jeez. We're not really going to look into supercell composite because the supercell is going to be fairly low. I mean, fairly low. But what we are going to look into is instability. That's what's key to this event. That's going to lead to MCS is the instability. There's really good lap rates, CAPE, and the lifting index is ridiculous, too. So let's first look into the lap rates. Oh, this is 18Z. So you gotta watch out. Like I did the other time. Oh, man. So I'm going to say go out 28 hours, which is fine. It's far out enough for us to see the whole event. It's wherever you get above 7 degrees Celsius, that's like pretty good. That's pretty good for 700 or to 500 millibars for lap rate. So that's pretty good. And you're talking about like 8.5. That's pretty good. Like I've been into a situation over a year ago where we had lap rates in my state like 8 to 9 degrees Celsius with lap rates, and we had some large hail. There were some that was pretty big. I did not get to see it, but it happened in my state. But the damage winds, oh boy, that was a mess so bad. If you're along I-64, which is right here, you are screwed. Damage winds. Like the first storm complex, it was a supercell actually to produce a tornado nearby Louisville. and then it became like an MCS type. It was a pretty small cluster, and guess what? My town got hit by a supercell too, and I missed that out too. I was not there. I was actually at weather camp over here. Supercell was over here. I was down here. So that was a crazy day. I get to see an awesome shelf cloud though. That's what's on my YouTube profile pictures. That's the shelf cloud I saw on that day. That was pretty nice. We did not get involved with rain or anything, but it was something really cool to see. Okay, stop getting off track and focus on this. Where's the MCS? Looks like it's right here. It does have a chances for some redevelopment here. It does have a chance for lap rates way up there. Yeah, it seems like the lap rates numbers is going down, which decreases confidence with large hail. But let's look into the Cape as well. That's not the only thing. Oh. I mean, I know the damaging winds are going to be there. It's just the hail's going to be kind of questionable. Oh boy, you only need like over 2,000 Cape to have severe weather this time of year. I mean, look how high this Cape is over here. By Kansas. That's 6,000 and above. That's crazy. There goes your MCS. That's a lot of energy out ahead of it. Yeah, let's see. I live right in here, and like the Cape is weak because of all these thunderstorms are popping up like all the way around it. So if we're not going to have scattered thunderstorms, then this MCS will definitely make it here. I'm not gonna lie. It will make it here. But since we're gonna have scattered thunderstorm activity, we're probably gonna have the MCS chances decrease. But if we do not have scattered thunderstorms for some reason, I'm gonna have a problem in the evening. Oh, I really want to see one. I mean, I might have seen one in my lifetime. That storm was ridiculous, though. That was years ago. That was back when I'm a junior, and I was back in 4th grade. Had a terrible poetical storm. We had the strongest winds in the state. We actually had winds in miles per hour, not gusts, but miles per hour, 73. And that was recorded, so it was bad. You cannot imagine what the gusts were. The gusts were probably at least 80. That was a crazy day. Man, had no power at school, but we still had school because our school was apart from the others. I mean, the school I went to was kind of like off of everybody else's school. So I'm going to guess over the 3 other schools that had power, but the only school that was actually away from it by a few miles actually had no power. I saw a full-size tree laying on someone's garage, and then I saw a trampoline with metal bent around a fence. It's crazy. Well, done talking about that. I still remember it. That was a crazy storm. What else do we have to look at? Oh yeah, that's right. The lifting index. Does anybody know what LCL stands for? LCL height. Yeah, put it slow. Darn. Let's see here. The reason why it's so low right here It's because there's probably a high amount of cyanide from thunderstorms that the HRRR predicts could be large-hail producers, and the high fin clouds expand for a pretty large area. If that does not happen, the MCS is probably going to be stronger no matter what. If we do not have scattered thunderstorms over here, the tornado threat will decrease, but the damage of winds and the hail will. So, let's look into this. You see the lifting index in my area. It's favorable for some spots. You can actually tell the corridor right there. So what amounts is that? About -8, -7 for some areas. Okay. Surface-based LCO height. I do not know what this is. So this is new to me. Should probably look into updraft helicity. That's going to be another thing about this. I think you probably need like the lowest LCO height in order to have pretty good thunderstorms. That's my guessing. Dogs are barking outside. Oh, great. Pretty hot in my area. I'm going to guess that's in feet. Why is it loading so slow? It's fine. Maybe I have. It's probably because I'm live streaming. It's probably why. If y'all got any questions, oh man, it's going in and out. Excuse me. See how far the okay. Seems like it does agree with my forecast. So my forecast is doing good just based off the HRRR. I think they're going to be in a good agreement with this. Let's look into the NamNest. Okay. We'll probably have less hours on this one. But this one here should get done quicker than the other one because this here has less hours. Ooh, that's nasty. Nasty storms there. Man, that's nasty. Let's go back here. I guess the storms. I think that's another factor too. It's LCO. I think the lower it is, the higher the chances are, I guess. Could be wrong. They might update day 1. Let's see. Nope, still the same. Here, we can exit that off. Save our changes. Yes, day 1, 2, August. I do keep all my maps in a folder, so I'm pretty organized. Just like that. Maybe moving away tabs will probably help. I think we're done on here. Let's see. What we got? Let's look at the lap rates. The low level lap rates are not going to be a problem. Oh, there's actually some pretty good thunderstorms out ahead of it that's killing this. Huh. Maybe I don't think a model race is probably not going to happen. I can see it happening in northern Missouri. Well, not northern Missouri. More like in here. there's probably a 10 there. I just do not know what it's called. I think a moderate risk can happen. It's going to be a pretty small area. I mean, that's some pretty favorable lap rates. 9.1. Oh. Hours at 21. Still got some pretty good numbers there. Looks like my area chances are lower. Dang, man, I really want to see this. I mean, honestly, oh man. Nothing. Oh, that's a shame. Darn. Okay, then. The NAM disagrees. Let's see about this. No, it's probably nothing, too. Oh, wait. Severe. Whoa, look at the low-level winds there. It's a mess down there. That's a mess. You can see the sign-in starts to take over, so it's going to start killing it. Most unstable Cape. We're probably going to look at these, then we're probably in the live stream, because my live stream right now is terrible. Should have done a video, but I didn't feel like it, because I got homework and stuff to do. And I got a test tomorrow. That's great. Don't worry, I studied for it. So y'all didn't say anything yet. Whoops. Almost just about dropped my phone. Yeah, I don't think no one's going to join. I do not think so. So, may as well go ahead and finish this up. Wow, that's a high amount of Cape. My area, it's pretty favorable for Cape. Yeah. Well, we do not have a problem with Cape. Well, at least from this model's perspective. I think we can have enough Cape for it. Looks like a surface space lifting index. And it seems like things are loading in faster, which is awesome. I might have jinxed myself. Maybe not. I mean, jeez. Oh, man. Negative 16. Pretty good convection, probably. Yeah. See, the names. Yeah, we're not going to look at supercell composite. We're not going to use that. Let's look onto the NAM 3KM. It's 15 hours out. Oh, wow. It just completely dies out. That's what happens. Actually, could be a new... Well, I don't think I'm buying this. I'm not buying this, guys. I'm not going to. I don't think the NAMNS is that good with predicting this stuff either. But I think the H-Trooper probably has a good handle on it. So, I don't think I'm buying with that. Oh, we're healthy again. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait. It's 18-hour show. Yeah, we may be able to get some new storms to the development from it, but we'll see. I mean, look how sharp that cutoff is. It's like negative 11 degrees Celsius, then completely switches around to like 7 degrees Celsius. That's a big difference, especially when you go over here. When it's negative 16, then you go to negative 5. Down here, negative 13, then just negative 4, negative 2. So yeah, I'm going to end this here. Live stream. Hope you enjoyed this live stream. If y'all did like this live stream, hit that like button. If you really do like my channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you never miss an upload. If y'all got any questions about this Sphere War stuff tomorrow, put in the comment section down below. I'll answer you guys' questions. So you guys, in the next video, goodbye.